Hey there. You're going to have to bear with me today. Hello, Julie Flanagan. Hello, Robert Montgomery. Hello, Jack. You're going to have to be especially kind to me today. Good morning. Julie, we're trying a little experiment. You know what the experiment is called? Seeing if I can get Augie to go back to bed. Uh-oh, I hear him crying. It's not working. I just put him back down in his crib. I've seen his mother do this occasionally when you don't know what else to do and you're worn out and you got nothing left. You put him in and you hope he drifts back off to sweet, sweet slumber. Oh, somebody just, Hazelnut said they're here for the puppers. I'm double teamed. I'm frazzled. I'm not my best. I don't know what to do. I was up at 4 a.m. and I've been chasing around. Hello. I remind you of Troy Aikman. You can hear my son in the background. It's not going to be long. Yeah, Hazelnut, I've been drinking coffee. Good morning, Chunka. I'm going to go get him, don't you worry. But I'm going to give him a few minutes to see if he can not be crying. Poor little Chunka. He woke up kind of early today. Or John Rickles. I got to stand up. Hope my fly's zippered. Pull up my pants a little bit. I popped on jeans for you guys this morning. Better say good morning to me. Hello, Rascal. It's kind of quiet. I got Augie out back. That'd be bad. I have Holly out back. And yes, hot dog's a sandwich. Not one I traditionally think of when I think of sandwiches, but a hot dog's a sandwich in its truest definition. Oh, hey, Ryan Allen, how are you? Let me vent a little bit, guys. I got Augie crying in his bedroom. He's been in there 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to see if he can drift off to sleep. He got up very early. He's been crawling around. Boys are so different than girls, and I'm going to give a little kudos, a little shout out to the moms out there that deal with toddlers and kids, and my mom who had to deal with me, and all of your moms, everybody watching. You guys were all probably devil children too at some point, and not that my child's a devil child. He's an angel, but he's just a child. And sometimes it feels like children, their most beautiful, sweet, perfect version of us, I guess. The innocence. They can still feel a little demonic when you wake up early and you've been tiptoeing around your house all morning and you hear them crying in their bedroom and you go, crap, it's 5 a.m. I'll get them in a little bit. But hold on. Anyway, good morning to you. My name, look at my house. It's a mess. And it looks better than it is. Let me finish my welcome. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a little show I have been doing for quite some time. It is a show about me kind of talking and sharing some experiences and sharing some feelings, sharing a little bit about life itself. I got my little nugget, my little angel of love, Augie, stayed over last night. I actually went out with his mother and his little sister, and we went out to Starbucks yesterday. And I'm going through a divorce, and I enjoy the stuffing out of my little nugget of love, Augie. And he got up this morning early. And little boys are different than little girls. And it doesn't matter what he has or what he can get his hands on. All he wants to do is throw it on the ground. All he wants to do is throw it on the ground. He goes everywhere and chucks things. And I think, and I'm going to get my coffee in a minute because I made a second pot of coffee and I'm looking forward to it. I think why it's harder, possibly, I mean, it's harder for men, maybe. It's harder for this man because probably I'm not as good as his moms are at
You'll see Augie in a little bit, but I'm hoping he goes back to sleep. He was acting tired. He's been up for 3 hours plus. Got up early. We had our breakfast. We've watched our shows. We've sung our songs. We've done the Elmo dance a bunch of times. We've clapped. We've sung. We've kissed. We've wrestled. We've tickled. I have picked up endless things off the floor. Oh, back to this. Let me grab my coffee. I'm gonna go into the living room. I'm gonna hope. Yeah, no, I know. I just don't know what to do. Hello, chickadee. Hello. We've had on Miss Rachel. Believe me. I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna pour some coffee. I'm gonna bring you into the living room with me. I'm gonna have my first sip of coffee. I have no idea how long I'm gonna talk. Hello, Scott Concrete. And I'm in San Antonio too. We got a couple people from San Antonio. Anyway. Wait, he's kind of quiet. I am. I didn't even say cheers. I feel sort of bad. My place is such a mess. I normally lean my phone against something, like a candle or a cup or something. But I've done a half-ass Augie proofing of the house, and it didn't really work. He's kind of quiet. Do I wear contacts? No, I don't, Scott Concrete. I don't. Why do you ask if I wear contacts? I'm going to get my candle. He's kind of quiet. And we have Holly out back. No, but he's in his crib. So he can't be up to too much at this morning. And again, I have no idea how long I'm going to talk to you for today. I'm going to have to get him. But when I get him, I'm going to go get him. If I hear one more cry. And Holly's out back. Oh, real quickly, a hard thing about being a dad, the single dad, is your house, if you don't have the kids all the time, it's hard to childproof your home. And I'm still listening. One more cry and I'll go get him. Keep thinking maybe he's drifting off. I'm fantasizing. But, it's hard to have your home childproofed. Brian Johnson, it's not fear or confusion. It's just exhaustion. It's hard to have your home properly childproofed like it needs to be. And when I say childproofed, I think when I go see my wife's house, it's kind of like Fort Knox. She's got every room walled off. She's got the stairs walled off. She's got cushions on everything. And which you do when you have a bunch of kids with you full time. But as a single dad, they're not with you all that time. So to have all the the barbed wire, the defensive mechanisms you need to keep these little angels contained, it's hard to do. Now I have Holly kicking in my back door. I think Augie was ready to go back to sleep. So I'm trying to be quiet. And I got a dog, Holly. And there's her bowls out there. Because let me tell you, the favorite thing for Augie to dump over is Holly's dog bowls. And Holly, come on. I'm getting attacked by Holly now. But anyway, it's Saturday morning. I've been up since like 4 or something like that. And Augie's quiet. Again, he was really close to going back to sleep. He was sitting on the couch, kind of rubbing his eyes and rubbing his nose. And again, we'd had breakfast. We'd done the happy dance. Here, Holly, somebody said you're the bestest. I got some pretzels out. Oh, no, he cried again. Okay, I'm going to try. I'm going to go get him. I'm not going to talk for long, but I'm going to go get him. He did make another cry. I was really hoping he'd go back to sleep, but I don't think he's quite ready or he can hear me. So I'm going to go get him. I'm going to protect my coffee. I'm going to try and feed him pretzels, keep him happy, maybe let him crawl around on the floor, make a mess with anything that's already messy, and go get him. Hang with me. Hang with me.
Hey! What is that face for, Mr. Twister? I was really overlooking at your face. I was really, there's that little cuddle of love. There's that little cuddle of love. There's that.
We got Holly squeaking her piggy. You got things on every square inch of my floor. And for those that are wondering, this is my son Augie. I don't even know where his pacifier is. Oh, and I was gonna say, not only, hello Augie, say hi. Yay! For those that are wondering, not only is it hard not having your home childproofed, but what I found particularly gross is with Holly here, obviously, she sheds. And I have Holly hairs, despite immense sweeping, incredible amounts of sweeping I do, there's still Holly hair on every square inch. Here you go, Mr. Twister, of the floor. And he'll throw his pacifiers, and he'll throw his baba, and he wants pretzels. I mean, he's got toys. He doesn't play with toys. He just knocks them around. Holly wants toys. So anyway, every square inch of my floor is covered with toys and a fine layer, an invisible layer, of dog hair. And so every time, he is sleepy. He is really sleepy. I'm going to take him back to his mom's in a little bit. Holly and I have a vet appointment today at, 11:30. I have another appointment this afternoon after that. And I need something. Well, I am today. Yeah, okay. Is it boys and girls yet? Okay, now Holly's in Kill Her Rawhide Bone, which I think I did an imitation of yesterday, where she bounces around her rawhide and barks at it and throws it up in the air. He is precious. He's a little angel. And I did my morning video this morning, and I woke up during the night at like 2 or something like that and was kind of stressed. And he woke up shortly thereafter and started crying or whatever. And I went and cuddled him and changed his diaper. And, yeah, he is a beautiful little angel. They're saying nice things about you. And Holly was getting a little jealous, so now we have Holly here too. So I'm going to give him another pretzel. He seems very happy right now. If we could have, he is truly a blessing. If we could have I don't know if anyone saw that. He tried to share his pretzel. I can't stop everything. He tried to share his pretzel with Holly, who licked it, and then he put it in his mouth. Yeah, he was giving her Holly, come on. He was giving her a taste, but they put it in his mouth. You know, Tara Jane, I really kind of think, you gave it to her, good boy. I think you need to kind of, I can't tell you how often I picked up his pacifier just today alone and put it in my mouth to make sure there's nothing super horrible on it, or anything super horrible will go to his data first. And again, he throws his baba. Do you want to try your baba? Let's see if you want your baba. There's only a little bit of baba left. Thank you, Julie. I don't know, a few months ago. And he's changing. Obviously, we're all changing. That's what he does. I used to give him a baba, and he would drink it. He'd love it. It's got almond milk in it. I don't know why we're doing almond milk, but we're doing almond milk for him. Yeah, no, I know I'm living a blessed life. But he used to drink his milk. Oh, you want another pretzel? Yes, he does. Pretzels, by the way, are awesome. I like them, but so does Augie. But they're kind of like snacktivities. There's something you can hold on to, kind of get a little hand-eye coordination, at least I think, and gives them some. Oh, he's stealing Detta's. He stole Detta's. And give him something to do for, I don't know, 7 seconds. So you get like 7 seconds apiece. He's learning sign language, Colleen. He's learning. He knows more a little bit. Dada needs to learn sign language, honestly. But we were working on that today. We were working on that today. I mean, whenever he wants more food, we're teaching him to do it. But what do you do? That's gonna get. You're gonna keep doing that. You gotta tease Holly. Was that for her or is that for Dada? No, that for Dada. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not gonna talk for long. I don't have that much to say. I love pretzels too. He does, Shannon. Illinois actually is very good for sending out like therapists and various therapists, and I don't love Illinois on for a lot of reasons, but they are very good at making sure he's getting all the extra help he needs. I don't know why. For those that don't know, Augie has Down syndrome, and I talked about it. I went out to dinner with a friend yesterday, and it's the strangest thing. Down syndrome, I guess. Because when I first heard that he might have it, I was honestly, what are you doing back there? Afraid and terrified and worried and bummed and sad. And we didn't even know for sure. But it's a hard thing to explain to somebody that doesn't have a kid with Down syndrome. I wouldn't take it away. I wouldn't change him. I wouldn't change him. I wouldn't, whatever. Is that for me? Is that for me? Go give it to Dad. No, you're teasing your dad. But I wouldn't take it away, and it's really hard to explain. Good morning, two-girl mom. And it's not something you'd wish on a child. But if you have a child with Down syndrome, I think, at least for me, and he's only 20 months old, I'm sure there's going to be extra challenges down the road. But I think it's such a blessing, and he's such a perfect little angel. I mean, he's not a perfect little angel. Like I said at the beginning of the show, he's somewhat... he's as close to a perfect. He's still a little boy. He's still a little boy, and I don't know. I've been picking up after him and chasing him all over and hiding in Holly's dog bowl and cleaning off pacifiers and giving him whatever he wants, and But he's an angel, and he's perfect the way he is, and it's just a weird experience that I'm glad. He loves taking the remote. Well, he's mad because we got classical music playing on. Hello, Cindy Strickland. We got classical music playing on, and he probably wants... You want Elmo? Watch this. Let me see. I'll show you him. Should we watch Elmo or Miss Rachel? Elmo or Miss Rachel? Oh, you're just going to point at the TV. I'll just imagine. Elmo on YouTube. I've been trying to... his mom is incredible, so I'm not trying to take any credit from anything. His mom's amazing with him, and she's got her hands full as well. What is your trouble? You want a pretzel? He's teething. He doesn't have all his teeth in yet, but he sure loves pretzels. So does Dada. So does Holly. I'll give Holly one. For anyone that thinks Holly needs one and is feeling bad. We're supposed to get Elmo on, and I don't know how long I'm going to talk for. Yeah, no, Colleen, I think so. Elmo on YouTube. I think I'm going through my second divorce, and I talked about this before. I have two beautiful older daughters that are 16 and 13, and we used to have a great time watching movies, getting cozy, cuddly on the couch, and watching either American Girl movies or Barbie movies or fairy movies or whatever. But let me tell you, when your daughters get to like 12, 11, 13 or whatever, uh, they don't want to get cuddly cozy on the couch with their dad. And uh, I don't blame them. Like I said, I don't cuddle with my dad. But again, as a dad that misses his girls, he, wants them over as often as he can and wants to watch movies and wants to get sweet treats. And even I changed the movie to something more older, but they honestly just don't want to hang out with their dad that much. I try and be the coolest dad I can. Aaron and Morgan are my older girls' names. But I think Augie is like, I think a woman named Colleen was saying that he's a gift from God, and I think he is. He's a perfect little angel, and he's the sweetest little cuddler and nugget. And I see my girls regularly, and we text and FaceTime every day pretty much. But again, they're busy. They're busy. They're busy. It's hard. And I've talked about it before. It's hard being whatever. I mean, divorce is hard. I think in a perfect world, you'd certainly have both parents together, because our what's it called? Our nerves can get frayed, and we can get stressed, and we can get overwhelmed, and coffee can get knocked over, and Holly can be climbing on us, and toys are getting knocked over, and it is in a perfect world. It's a two-person job, and because I just share the mental burden. Not the mental burden, but just share the crap. What's Augie getting into? I hear some mess over there. And, or just somebody, it seems such a simple little thing. Somebody to walk Holly while somebody's loving on Augie. And, because poor Holly, I mean, she's doing fine. She's been out back, but she's kind of spoiled. And, loves going for her walks. And honestly, I love taking her for walks, but it's cold out. It's hard walking a dog with a stroller because Holly's not as perfectly trained as she should be. And she kind of pulls. And then the stroller gets yanked. And look at it. He's like hypnotized. He's hypnotized. He really likes Elmo. If you could be hand-fed snacks and watch a TV show, which snack and show? Jack Taylor. I mean, this is going to be horrible, but I'm picturing hand-fed grapes by I don't know, I'm being fanned by these people. I'm like a pharaoh in ancient Egypt, and I have people fanning me and these beautiful women feeding me grapes. I don't think in ancient Egypt they had TV shows, but what TV show would I be watching if I was being hand-fed grapes by a harem in ancient Egypt? What show would I be watching? I don't know what show I'd be watching. Jaws or Rocky? I wouldn't be watching Elmo. Yeah, no, I don't know. First thing you said about being hand-fed, you see these, I don't know, I guess they're usually men. I don't know, Cleopatra. Did Cleopatra, Holly's vet appointment is today, actually. Did Cleopatra's get hand-fed grapes? Do, queens of the Nile get hand-fed grapes? Probably. If I'm a queen of a Nile, I'm going to have some, I don't know, handsome men with their shirts off, feeding me grapes, I guess, or whatever the hell I want. Chocolate in the Love Boat. That's not bad. I mean, chocolate's really good, Scott Concrete. Chocolate's really good. Love Boat, it's been on so long time. No, she just has a vet appointment. She's fine. She's fine. But freeze grapes, that's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, to eat? Every night needs to be okay if you don't respond to all. Yeah. Hey, I so appreciate you guys. I give him a teddy bear. You know what he does with his teddy bear? I have a teddy bear. Wow, the questions are coming fast and furious. I'm just not even going to look. He looks like he's almost asleep. Again, he was getting tired at 7:40 or whatever. and I thought I'd try and lay him down, but he wasn't quite ready. You can tell on his face he's kind of dazed, and yeah, whatever. Do you ever know? I mean, for those with toddlers out there, I'm going to keep talking as long as he's happy. For those with toddlers out there, they'll toddle on away, and you'll be sitting there drinking your coffee or just going, "Hey, thank the Lord, it's quiet right now." But then you realize you're watching Elmo, and the kid's in the other room, and you're going, "Why the heck am I watching Elmo?" So I'll throw on something I want, and then I'll come back in and start complaining and grab the remote. Oh, frozen grapes for toddlers. I've actually never even given. What is your trouble, Mr. Twister? I've actually never given Augie a grape, I don't think. I'm sure his mom probably has. But it's just not a food I have around the house very often, for whatever reason. I think for whatever reason is I'm not even sure if grapes are good for you. And I'm just talking out of making this up. Yeah. He loves the Elmo song. But I'm not even... grapes are so sweet, and I tend to overeat anything. And grapes are so sweet, you kind of almost feel sick, like you're eating too much candy. No, I'm not even such an amazing dad. I love my kids. I think everyone loves their kids. And I don't get to see them as often as I'd like. I mean, his mom's a great mom. Parents we all have our challenges. We all have our bad moments, and we all have our, imperfect times. I don't want to give you specifics. I mean, and it's nothing bad. It was just kind of yucky. But I had both. I mean, Holly and Augie, I'm here. Holly and Augie both follow me to the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom. I have a small house with a small bathroom, and I'm usually here by myself. So oftentimes I might not be with the door shut. So that's kind of the habit I'm in, And I'll have them both trying to get into my small bathroom while I'm hanging. And I'm going, "Hey, leave me alone. I'm in here." Probably TMI for you, but it's a thought that came to my mind. "Oh, what are you doing, a little yoga?" He's got his hand on his foot and stretching out his legs. Look at him. He's totally cold chilling. He does look like he's ready to go to sleep soon. And you want your pretzel? Yeah, you want a pretzel. Right? I don't want to talk about parenting time. No, I know. Sandra, I'm worried that Starbucks is never going to know. Somebody just asked me when the new Starbucks is open, or the Starbucks is reopening in downtown Naperville. For those that aren't from the area, how's my coffee? Yeah, I love in Midwest. They pull, and then you're yanked, and your kids yanked around. Somebody asked me when that Starbucks is reopening. For those that don't know Naperville, we had one of those super fancy Starbucks. For some reason, Augie's throwing his pretzel on the floor. Open in downtown Naperville, and the one that kind of serves alcohol and fancy food, and what's it called? A reserve? Not a reserve. What is your trouble, Bubble? And anyway, it used to be an awesome Starbucks right on the corner of our Main Street and Jefferson Avenue in downtown Naperville. I used to go there every day. Loved working there, loved meeting people, loved drinking coffee, loved people watching, looking out the window in our beautiful town. But they changed it to a, Starbucks Reserve. And, which serves alcohol, served fancy food, didn't give free refills, didn't give big cups of water, charged more for all their products. One of these tourist traps. You teasing your data. That works in maybe Chicago or Tokyo or Austin, Texas, I think might have one. But didn't really do so well in downtown Naperville. And I'll tell you what, a lot of kids go to Starbucks in downtown Naperville, and certain times of the day, I don't know, there's also going to be like 100, junior high girls or high school girls or whatever that come into the Starbucks all at once. And most of those girls like ordering frappuccinos. And they didn't even sell frappuccinos. They didn't sell a lot of their standard regular stuff. Their donuts, some of their pastries weren't there. Most of them weren't, and they didn't give free refills. Anyway, it's a Starbucks Reserve, and there's like 6 of them in the world or something like that. And for some reason, they opened one in downtown Naperville. And I think, not these, just one. And a few months back, they shut it down. I think it wasn't performing as well as their normal Starbucks. And they shut it down, said they were going to reopen in December. But it's still not open. And here we are in January. And honestly, I never see people coming or going. I'm assuming maybe they just either aren't in a rush to reopen or decided not to, and they probably have a lease on the place. Here you go, Chunka. Somebody said it sounds fun with the alcohol and the fancy food. Naperville's a really cool town with a bunch of great restaurants and bars. And somebody said the dog loves me so much, I'm sitting by a bowl of pretzels. I mean, she does love me, but she loves pretzels too. But anyway, Naperville's filled with awesome bars and restaurants. And if I was going to go out for, I don't know, cosmopolitan, not that I drink a whatever, a fancy drink, I probably wouldn't go to Starbucks to do it. And, you got a little booger. So I think they kind of struggled and they didn't do that well. But they have these open, again, in, I think, Seattle, Chicago, maybe London and Tokyo, and maybe a couple other places. And they tried one in Naperville because it's a spectacular location and it's beautiful and it's the most incredible Starbucks I've ever been in. And they said, well, we'll make it a Starbucks Reserve, one of these fancy things. And I don't think it went over that well. That's funny, Jerry. So, I don't know. Augie's looking really tired. Really tired, really relaxed. And let me promise you, my morning has not been like this. I didn't think I was going to be able to go on. I go live every morning at 8 o'clock. I enjoy TikTok. I'm hoping to grow the platform for me. I don't know, I have like 4,400 followers. I would like to hit 10,000 by the end of March. So if anybody's watching, thank you. Holly is an English Springer Spaniel. She's a great girl. She loves getting her ear rubbed. I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know. If you got a big floppy ear, maybe it's hard to I don't know. Maybe it itches or something. So she looks like she really, you know what I'm talking about? I think you guys know what I'm talking about.
What is your trouble? Do you want another pretzel? You do.
He does want another pretzel. What I'm terrified about, I want to almost get off. But this is the calmest my morning's been. This is by far the calmest my morning's been. And again, I was up at shortly past 4, and he got up, I don't know, shortly past 5. And it was immediate chaos. And I'm feeding him his food, and he's spilling some of his food, and Holly's climbing us. And, it's good chaos. I mean, I miss it when I don't have it, when they're not here. I mean, Holly's always here. I miss it when he's not here. But again, it was I was up a little earlier than I wanted, and so was Augie. I must say, I'm a little spoiled being able to drink my coffee, in the morning and kind of get my day started kind of quietly. I wish I had Augie full time, and I wish honestly his mom and I were able to work things out and we're still together and everything was normal. But because he's a little angel, and but he came fast and furious this morning. And was ready to go, and was ready to make as big of a mess as he possibly could. And again, when he throws his pacifier on the ground, normally I just pick it up honestly and put it in my mouth and suck on it and give it back to him. But when he throws it on the ground in my house with Holly shedding, there's chunks of fur on it, and sometimes I'll pop it in my mouth, and then I'll get hair in my mouth. You know what I mean? Here he is, for those who want to see him. I'll get hair in my mouth, and that's just a grotesque feeling. And then you go, blah, blah, blah. You're never sure if you get all the hair out of it. You hit the ground running in the morning. Happy, happy, dance, dance. He's usually, normally he's going crazy when Elmo does his happy dance. But I think he's ready to go night-night for a little bit. You sleepy? You want to go lay down? Yay! He did a little happy dance. Yeah, I know. I understand you rinse it. But again, it's hitting the floor every 30 seconds sometimes. I understand. Hi, handsome boy. But anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed coffee this morning. Is that Elmo's World? It's, I don't even know what you mean. It's Elmo's World. There's not a new Elmo show, at least not that I know of. But, he's moving. There's movement. We never know what's going to happen when there's movement. I so appreciate you guys for joining me this morning. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it. Wasn't sure I was in the mood. But it seems it relaxed him a lot. Look at that. Cass, Holly, Augie. It relaxed him a lot. And again, I think he's pretty tired. I think he is ready to go down and get some extra sleep. And I might try and give him a nap. Or I might take him back to his mom so she can sleep there. I haven't decided yet. He does like the live. He's got good taste. So I appreciate you guys so much for joining in today. I hope you follow my page because I'd love to get to 10,000 by the end of March. And went over to the table where I've got everything pushed as far back as I can so he can't get access to it. But he's going to try to yank down one of my last decorations. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. I hope you join me tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I'm going to go live again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Maybe pop on a few times during the day. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.